You didn't reply. You just closed the chat, put your phone down, and moved on. It didn't feel like a big deal. But what if I told you? That small decision may have saved your soul. Most of us never see the sin we nearly stepped into, the heartbreak we narrowly missed, or the mistake that almost changed everything. Because Allah's protection isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just peace. The calm you didn't explain, the escape you didn't plan, and the moment you said no, even when no one was watching. This video is about those quiet victories, 5 moments of discipline that protected you from disasters you never even saw coming, moments where Allah saved you simply because you chose Him, when it would have been easier not to. Number 1. You closed the screen and closed the door to fitna. It was just a moment. You were alone. Temptation whispered, just for a second. Your finger hovered over the screen, but something inside said no. You walked away. No one saw, but Allah did, lowering the gaze. It's not just a rule, it's a shield, because what the eyes take in, the heart follows, and one glance is never just a glance. It's the crack that lets the flood in. But you resisted. You stopped the chain before it began, before that click turned into a habit. That habit into darkness, and that darkness into shame. You won a battle no one clapped for, but maybe that one choice rewrote your future. Number 2. You said no to the invite and saved your peace. It sounded innocent, a simple night out, just a few people, just a chill vibe. But your gut twisted. You declined. You stayed home. Later the messages came. Drama, arguments, words that couldn't be unsaid. And you weren't there. Not because you saw it coming, but because Allah pulled you away before the storm even began. Sometimes Allah protects you by deleting your name from the scene of the disaster before it's even written. And you don't realize until later that you didn't just skip a night out. You skipped a turning point you were never meant to face. Number 3. You walked away from someone you wanted and protected your iman. You thought it was meant to be. You prayed for it. You hoped maybe Allah was just testing your patience. But deep down, you knew it wasn't halal, and it wasn't helping your deen. You kept justifying, you kept messaging, but your salah started slipping. Your heart started hiding, until one day you let go, and it broke you. But it also freed you. Sometimes heartbreak isn't a punishment, it's protection. Allah takes things from us not to harm us, but to save us from the version of ourselves we might have become. You didn't lose. You returned to peace, to prayer, to yourself. Number 4. You didn't send the message and held on to your dignity. It was all typed out. Perfect words, just enough truth to sting. You were ready to press send. But your thumb paused, your heart thumped, and you erased it. No one saw that moment. No one clapped. But Allah did. You silenced your ego when it was roaring. You protected your akhlaq, your heart, and maybe someone else's future pain. That's strength, not in retaliation, but in restraint. And the Prophet said, "The strong one is not the one who defeats others in wrestling, but the one who controls himself when angry." You didn't win the argument. You won something better, yourself. Number 5. You defended someone who wasn't there, and Allah defended you. The gossip started. It was subtle at first, a joke, a comment, then deeper. You could have stayed quiet, but you said, "Let's not talk about them like that." The room shifted. Awkward silence, maybe eye rolls. But in that moment, you stood for something, and Allah stood for you. The Prophet said, "Whoever defends his brother in his absence, Allah will protect his face from the fire on the day of judgment." You didn't just protect someone's name. You protected your own record, your own akhirah. Now let me ask you something. What if the only reason you're still spiritually safe, still connected to Allah, is because of 100 tiny decisions you made that no one clapped for? That moment you walked away, that plan you skipped, that message you deleted, that person you let go of, that sin you never even got close to. You don't know what you dodged, but Allah does. He protected you because you chose Him in private, in silence, without applause. So if you've ever wondered, was it worth it? This is your sign. It was. Your discipline matters, even when no one sees it, even when it hurts, even when you don't understand it. And whoever has taqwa of Allah, He will make a way out for him and provide for him from where he never expected. Drop this in the comments if this hit your heart. Ya Allah, protect me through the discipline I don't even understand yet. And if this video reminded you of a silent battle you've won, share it. You never know whose protection might start with your reminder. Ameen.